Yes, a battle of the cats as we look to the fans filing in at Leonard Cole Field. Brandon Lewis, Dylan Does alongside me. We had a flyover just a moment ago. Oktoberfest going on, a big weekend of football here in the state of Iowa, including on a football Friday night as the Kennedy Cougars 2-2 face off against your Marshalltown Bobcats 3-1. And he'll boot this one deep down to the 10-yard line as the Cougars will opt to return it up the far side along the hashes and over the 30 to the 32-yard line. And a handoff to Hoare, and boy, in there to make the tackle. We see him at the slot back and the running back spot a lot, but getting the start tonight, Tyler England is out there to help make the tackle on the first play of the game
to be able to kick that out. But
Woodring with four wideouts, a quick swing pass to the near side. Kyle Smith up to make the tackle, but it is going to be a first down on 3rd and 6. It's a gain of 7. Trips to the top side of the formation. They're going to drop back. Another wide receiver screen out to the far side. Shifty move. He's got the first down. He might have more. Down inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. Again, it's Terry Boyd with his second reception of the game. 19-yard pickup for the Cougars as they get deep into Bobcat territory. Pitch out to Orr. Near side, he'll come. Jamison Niehaus trying to fight off of a block, and then finally, shotgun formation handed off to Orr. Jukes runs over a Bobcat down to the 5-yard line.
To just run the football first, it opens up everything.
Or off the left side, plows into the end zone. No, stopped at the 1-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup. I formation. Fake the handoff to Orr. They're going to go through the air, wide open, near side. Touchdown 6 for Kucera, his third receiving touchdown of the season as the tight end just went out into the flat on the near side, and he was wide open as the Cougars strike first here in Week 5.
Is a fumble and just too many drives thwarted because of turnovers.
Out of the flex bone, Niehaus will hand it off left side, and the Bobcats will work ahead for a 2-yard gain on first down. Starting at the 20 as Gaston Ferris gets the handoff to begin the game, and we have whistles, but I do not see a flag on the...
There's a flag on the back side.
Oh, there is a flag on the back side. I'm not sure. Is that... It's almost delay a game territory.
It came out after the play. It's on Kennedy.
Xavier Verdinez is clapping.
Personal foul against the Cougars.
So we didn't get a number there on the personal foul, but evidently something after the play was over. Hand off to Ferris again, his second one of the night. Here he boosts through, runs over a Cougar, keeps going, dives for the sticks. It is a 9.5-yard gain on first down for Gaston Ferris. Ferris still to be back. Niehaus underneath center. Brings England in motion. Pitches it to England late. England tries to get the edge, doesn't get much. He'll gain 2 yards. Bobcats pack it in tight with a flex bone on 3rd and long. Niehaus will drop back, has a clean pocket, floats it out to Gersma. Gersma is interfered with, and finally the flag flies out. Pass interference. Bobcats bring England in motion. Cuts it back towards the hashes as he was trying to go around right tackle. Fights ahead down to the 26-yard line.
To pick up a good amount of yards on first down.
And Cougars bite on the motion from England and jumping offside the middle linebacker, Javante Robinson. England comes in motion. Bobcats going to the air. Niehaus looking deep for Gersma. It's intercepted in the end zone. Coming up with the interception, it's Jet Osley. That will be his second interception of the year. A man comes in motion, as that is the slot wide receiver in Neighbor. And a screenplay set up for Orr. They'll pass it to him on the near side, runs over a Bobcat, and finally J.J. Schoenfelder almost brought him down, but fights out of the tackle. Giles Smith pushes him out of bounds after the first down is picked up on 2nd down and 12. A screenplay and a missed tackle result in the Cougars moving the chains. 2nd and 6 as we start the second quarter. 12 minutes on the clock as Kucera comes in motion to the right side of the offensive line. And they're going to go through the air as a rollout to the near side by Woodring. A late pass as he is going for his tight end. In Kucera, it is incomplete, broken up. 3rd and 6. Shotgun with 4 wide receivers. Woodring over the middle of the field. Finds the first down target. Breaking a tackle. Pulling away. All the way in for 6. It is a 48-yard strike through the air to Lawson Neighbor, his first receiving touchdown of the season, and it's 13-0 Cougars, second quarter. Well, week number 5 for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Turnover is the name of the game. They give the ball back to the Cougars. They go down the field 80 yards, helped out by a 48-yard touchdown pass from Woodring to Neighbor. As we look at the replay, all brought to you by Tyler Pashong, State Farm Agency, mtownproud.com. As Bobcats with that interception thrown to Jet Osley for the Cougar defense. We'll get the kickoff back now. All brought to you by Century 21, Marshalltown's #1 home team. Bobcats field it at the 10 with Niehaus. They give the handoff of the reverse to Smitherman. He's got 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns. He may have his third, but holding is going to be the call. There's a penalty bringing it back, as last week Smitherman had a kickoff return for a touchdown that was called back on a penalty. And for the second week in a row, he is robbed of his 4th kickoff return of the year. He's been so special on special teams, but you could see it out here near the 30-yard line. Somebody was holding one of the Cougars all the way, as we'll look at the replay here in a moment. But, yeah, boy, what a huge kickoff return.
It's right here, and it's...
There it is, yeah.
Oh, that is... It's Declan Green.
Declan Green.
But it does... To me, that is not a hold.
Snap is away. Good one. He'll spot it up, but this is not a good punt. It's going to spiral into the night sky at the 50. Does take a Bobcat bounce, though, down inside the 45 and officially marked at the 43-yard line. 3rd and 5 for the Cougars at the 40 in Bobcat territory. Shotgun formation. A running back to each side of the quarterback in Woodring. He'll drop back, look to pass, has that extra pressure, finds his target wide open at the 15, into the end zone, caught, touchdown. Making the reception his 4th touchdown reception of the year, Braden Peck. Take a look at the Bobcat coaching staff there. Of course, Adam Goodman is his 9th year, looking for his Bobcat offense to get something going, trailing 21-0, second quarter, 7:35. And an onside kick. Bobcats scramble for it. Cougars say they have it, and they just might. They catch the Bobcat special teams unit off guard. Guys were flailing around trying to make the recovery. We have a backup quarterback into the game now who's going to be the runner, and he is dicing through the Bobcats all the way down to the 15. Still breaking through tackles. Nobody bringing him down, and finally down to the 6-yard line as Terry Boyd switches from wide receiver to quarterback, kind of a wildcat. Unga Pramana was the man to finally bring him down late, as he is now on the turf. Terry Boyd will stay in here. He's going to run it again. He's going to go to the far side of the field, puts a stiff arm out against Niehaus, fights through a tackle of J.J. Schoenfelder, dives for the end zone. A 6-yard run for Terry Boyd, and it's all Boyd, a 44-yard drive, 2 runs of 44 yards, and it's now a 4-score game. Well, the Bobcats' #1 rushing attack in the state of Iowa, just 27 yards, as we are over halfway through the second quarter with 5:27 and counting. 3rd and long, 3rd and 9 for the Cats. 2 wide receivers to the near side for Niehaus. Underneath center in the flex bone. Fakes the handoff. The option play out to the near side, dives ahead over the 50, and it will bring up 4th down and 1. And we'll see if the Bobcats do go for the cat claw, and Niehaus will dive ahead down to the 45-yard line. It's a 4-yard cat claw for the first down. Bobcats go for it on 4th down. Jace Popenhagen intercepts the Niehaus pass. We have a flag flying at the end of the play. It looks like Jackson Hinkle was kind of blindside hit, but there'll be a block in the back on the return by Kennedy, but it doesn't matter. It is a turnover. 4th down, Niehaus. The late fire over the middle of the field looking for Smitherman, and it was just too high as Popenhagen intercepts it. His first interception of the year. It is a pickup of 4, 2nd down and 6.
Cougars do have all 3 timeouts left.
And they'll run it. They're in position to with those timeouts, or spins out of a tackle by Ungar Pramani. He's at midfield, and he just keeps the legs moving. And the Bobcats are not tackling him until he gets down inside the 35-yard line. 1st down and 10 in Bobcat territory. Handoff to Oregon. Left side, spins out of another tackle. Now jukes a Bobcat, and he is coming to the near side. Finally tripped up. He's got the 1st down Four wide receivers split out. They'll let the clock count here with minute to go before halftime. Woodring will hand it off, and he's got a clear path in 6. Demarion Orr hardly even touched on his way into the end zone for a 9-yard rushing touchdown. 35-0 our score here, as it looks like we are just about ready to get going for the second half, as the Bobcat offense will begin on the field in the second half. Getting the kickoff, 42 yards on the ground, just 2 through the air, and a couple of picks for Jamison Niehaus. Second half kickoff is all powered by Century 21, Marshalltown's #1 home team. Let Kristen and Kurt Pauley offer you the knowledge and service that you deserve. Aiden Smitherman and Tyler England are back to return, standing on their own 5-yard line. Squib kick down to the 30 as Declan Green gets it, comes near side, and he is leveled. Bobcats will go to the air on 3rd down and 12. Niehaus pressure. He's going to be sacked at the 24-yard line. As the tight end will come in motion, they'll hand it off to the backup running back in Smith, and he breaks out of a tackle to the far side of the field. He sprints around the corner, and he's got a first down, pushed out of bounds inside the 15. 3rd down and short out of the I formation. They bring Kucera in motion, the tight end, to the left side of the offensive line. A counter play, cuts it back. Smith jukes out a Bobcat into the end zone. He sidesteps, and with 5:36 in the third quarter, it is a blowout, 41-0. Niehaus underneath center with England, the B back. He'll give it to him. The ball's out. Kennedy is scrambling for it. And I couldn't quite see. Kennedy says they have it, and they do. You know, quarterback, I mean, the running back in a tough spot there, but Niehaus. Now the Bobcats say they have a ball as the handoff was bobbled, and the Bobcats get it right back. As coming up with it is J.J. Schoenfelder with the football, so the Bobcats force a turnover right like that. Kyle Smith, the lone wide receiver, split out to the near side. Bring a man in motion. He'll drop back to pass. Looking over the middle of the field, brings it down. He'll scramble. He will not have enough as he's down to the 36-yard line. It will be a turnover on downs. Welcome back. Fourth quarter. Kennedy with a long run by Lewis Smith, who's eaten up the Bobcats here in the second half. 4 wide receivers for Poppy. Brings a man in motion. He'll hand it on the jet sweep. And a fumble. The ball is out. Bobcats tried to get on it but could not. Kingston Johnson, the junior wide receiver who came in motion, got the handoff on the sweep. High formation handoff to Beaver. He will plow in from 4 yards out. A late flag flies. And they're going to say face mask is the call on the Bobcats. The touchdown will stand for Jonathan Beaver. England is the B-back, and they'll come near side. Sinclair is pulling out there. England slips a tackle up to the 40. He'll power ahead for a first down again. 1st and 10, and another missed exchange between Niehaus and England, and Kennedy has it. And that's been the kind of night it's been for the Cats. Turnover again. And all the starters will return to the field for Kennedy for the final play. They're going to knee the ball down for their victory formation and go to 3-2 on the season. And the Bobcats will drop to 3-2. A 49-0 win. A statement victory for Kennedy, who had tough losses against Prairie and Waukee. As Kennedy now will go on to face Dowling next week. That will be a big game for them. Waterloo West, Bettendorf, and DCG to end the year. Both teams will meet at midfield as the Cougars top the Bobcats in the Battle of the Cats in Week 5, 49-0.